Cynthia, thank you so much for joining us as we discuss Piaget's incredibly generous support of the Pink Dial Project 2021. So thank you, first of all, from myself, Summit and Wei and the entire Revolution family for being so generous with your contribution that you've made. The watch is absolutely stunning. I do have a penchant for gem set watches, as Summit knows well. And so for me, the diamonds, the pink sapphires, the rose gold case, it's a beautiful creation. And so I think our first question would be, obviously we shared with you what the Pink Dial Project is and what it means to us and the idea. Maybe you could talk to us about how you as a brand came together, had the conversation and decided to join us in this incredible project.
Well, first, thank you really for the opportunity also to be with you and to support this cause, because it's really a cause that is women is really important for Piaget, are really important for Piaget. And when you look at the figures from the World Health Organization, breast cancer is really the world's most prevalent cancer today. And we really need to continue to support, to build awareness, especially to have people and women do their diagnosis early and push them to have the access to the right treatment. So for us, women have always been important, and we have always supported them. And even at Piaget, 60% of the workforce is women, our women. And many products also on our side are addressed to the female audience. So it was natural for us to be part of your project, which is a great project, honestly. And also Piaget, it's all about the positive vision of life and sharing joy and positive energy, and really it's to help those women in keeping sharing their moments of joy with their loved ones. So for us it was a no-brainer, I would say, to be part of that.
Maybe I'll jump on Ross's question as well and ask you this. Would you say that for the entire sort of watchmaking industry, 2020 has really changed our minds about not just creating beautiful objects, but also creating beautiful objects for a great cause, and to really uplift in the sense that you were suggesting how Piaget also embodies that?
Yeah, 2020 was really challenging in many different ways. We had the COVID-19 pandemic. We had also the climate emergency with all the devastating wildfire. We had the floodings. And also all the social tensions and racial issues that were coming to global attention, which is something, all those events really pushed us to have a step back and see how we can build a better world, a better future as well. And also it's really important to put forward the sustainability, the social responsibility in companies like us, which is really something that was important for Piaget. And also in our teams, the COVID-19 really revealed many fragilities socially in the social structure, and we needed to clarify the need for businesses to support their employees, their community, and how they operate. So for the brand like Piaget, yes, we in the product, it was important to see how we could help and give back as well, but also in our own teams, the reinforcement of and the support of the teams during those times were really important for us. The community of Piaget for social responsibility is not only linked to the COVID crisis, but it's also have already given back to local communities. Since 2020, as employers, our main responsibility really was to focus on the well-being of our team members. Some of them, like in Singapore, couldn't come and visit their families for a very long time. So we put in place also a lot of support system and for working remotely, long distance, but also for a long period for them to be there. So also in terms of giving back and charity and sharing joy, Piaget has really started a lot of initiative to build also internal awareness and make sustainability part of our culture, because for example, we have a shared joy program, Share Joy Together, here at Piaget, that gives each employee an opportunity to propose local support to either ONGs or charities. So we had different team members all over the world planning those events or products. We did also for in the Middle East, for example. So yes, it's really part of our everyday way of thinking.
That's fantastic. I guess we should really move on to now talk about the watch that you've donated. What is fantastic about the Limelight Gala Precious, as the brand has named it, is it is this iconic watch from the Maison. But you know, the funny thing is, when we reached out to our friends from the different brands and brought the title of the project, which is Pink Dial Project, as much as it is almost natural to kind of just go with the pink dial, how the different Maisons have sort of taken that title and made it their own for an expression within one of their icons has been fascinating for us to also see. So could you tell us a little about how this idea came about and how the watch came about?
Yes, so Limelight Gala, the watch that we created for the event is really the 32 millimeter Gala watch. And the idea, the strength of Piaget, I would say, it's willing to mix the fine watchmaking expertise, but also the jewelry expertise. And this is what we wanted to put forward with this creation. Also, the color are really important for us, the play around colors. So the gradient of pink is something that we have, it's our signature, and we wanted really to have it on this watch. On this watch, you mainly have every expertise. You have the Palace decor engraved as well on the mother of pearl, and it's really all put together that inspired us. Also, the movement on the Gala is very feminine and very elegant in a way that allows really to work on the grading of the sapphires.
Yeah, no, I think Ross and I were just speaking about this not too long ago, how, you know, the thing about it is, as much as the project's name is Pink Dial, what you've presented us here is actually a mother of pearl dial in white, but the pink is expressed with 32 sapphires that really bring the theme back in a very creative manner. So I mean, it's just fascinating to see how all the different brands have really come through in this manner and taken it forward for a really creative expression. It's fantastic for us, for certain.
We're really happy to support really a revolution cause with this project. And the theme was very interesting for here, like working around the pink and not being too girly was interesting for us to work on.
I think one of the interesting things is that Piaget as a house, the watchmaking and the fine jewellery making work hand in hand. And I'm always delighted to see the way that you create fusion of the two art forms together, as we've seen the jewelry pieces that have been released this year, in the polo, and the antiplano or antiplano.
Antiplano, yeah.
Are beautiful. And so I think to combine that for this watch is great as well. I think that the mother of pearl dial is hand engraved, isn't it? And
yes,
talk us through some of the art of the jewelry and how Piaget combined those together so well.
It's very interesting because when you work on a piece like that, you have two worlds that comes together. When you go to the manufacturer, they're like working on the watch, and at the same time you have jewelers coming in to set all the and the gemologists that come and find the right shade of pink up to diamond to really work on those gradients is really interesting. The mixing of those expertise and to see everything happening in front of you is wonderful. Next time you will come in and see the work in progress.
I would love to do that. I would love to do that. Yeah.
Because it's really two different worlds, two different expertise that we have here.
That's fantastic. Well, Cynthia, I think that about wraps up our chat for today. Thank you so much for your time. And again, I mean, we can't thank you enough in the entire Piaget family for this creative expression that you've granted towards us and our little cause. We look towards many more. And for certain, we hope to count you as a partner in the many more efforts to come. Thank you so much, Cynthia.
And good luck for the event. We hope it's
yeah, I mean, October is just around the corner, so yeah, we can't wait to kick things off for certain. Yeah.
Perfect.